Referee here to a play get started. Sherb here going to try to get off to a quick start so we get a quick try to get back into this game.
Yeah, they're in a hole. They've got a. I wonder what I'm sure their coach was not negative on them, but just saying, listen, guys, we got 40 minutes, but we got to win the first 5. You got to win the first 5, and because if Bishops ever scores the next points, boy, it's gonna be a long half for them.
And right as the second half starts, a nice thick patch of fog is rolling in.
I feel like I'm in a Stephen King novel.
They started to get that bit of an eerie feel. Quick whistle here. It's like scrum has been awarded here to Sherb. Be a good chance for them to try to get started here, try to get the forward momentum going.
Yeah, I think they've got to play some territory here, but they've got a big short side there, and they are going to use it.
They fire it downfield, mishandled there, but kind of a sloppy play here to start.
A little mistake there by Bishops now. Reminiscent of what Sherb did in the first half, and here, Sherb's got 45 and 50 meters out of that play. That was a good play, picked up off the back of the scrum to the scrum half, and the scrum half punched it down, and the winger scrambled with it a little bit, and then Bishops knocked it on. So here's Sherb scrumming again, and they haven't had a lot of problems with their scrum, and now their backs are going to be let loose, I imagine. But if they've got a hope of winning this game, they've got to score, and they've got to score in the first 10 minutes here.
Absolutely. Last time Sherb had a scrum in this position, it did not end well. As the Gators capitalized on a mistake, you got to try. This time, though, these go well as they almost dropped the pass.
Yeah, they've tried that little loop around with the fly half a couple of times. It just seems like there's a little bit of execution missing there. It's ambitious play. They got it there, and the fly half got it back, but he was short of time and space. Bishops had slid over and covered well, but he's punched it down a little bit farther, and he's putting the Bishops line out under pressure inside their own 25. And they're asking questions of the Bishops defense and keeping them guessing a little bit, but
it's a good start. They just need to convert here. Good line out there by the Gators, but they're being pushed back. Ball sent back to Patrick Lodge. He fires it out. That'll go out into touch. It'll be a line out now for Sherb. At about the 35-yard line.
It'll be interesting to see how the benches are used here in the second half. I see a lot of I see the two Crawford brothers, for example, on the Bishop sub list. I wonder if either of them are going to come in and have an impact here in the last, who knows, in the last 20 or 30 minutes, depending on how the next 15 or 20 play out.
Line out tipped by the Gators. There appeared to be a knock on there by the Gators.
Yeah, first one by Bishop, so it'll be a Sherb scrum. They'd almost rather that, I think. A much higher percentage of winning their scrums than they do their lineouts. Certainly tonight.
So far, anyway. Let's see how this one goes. Ref there, not happy with the scrum. Let's get them to reset.
So I see the far side Sherb winger cheating up. I could see some kind of crossfield kick here. There's a lot of space out there for him. Well, you were right. First time we've seen scrum issues for Sherb. I don't see a lot of new players in there, so maybe that's Bishops finally able to disrupt that. So it's a line out to Bishops here in the end. So it's a missed opportunity there for Sherb for sure. Like I said, they need to get points on the board. They need to. If they're going to stay in this game, stay in touch in this game.
And mistakes like that will definitely not help. Great line out there for the Gators. Spencer powering his way through. When he gets stopped. Lawton now kicking it deep. That goes out into touch just past midfield.
Yeah, smart play by Bishops there. One little phase of forwards, created some room for their back line or their fly half to clear it downfield. And they've gotten out of the danger zone. That's exactly what you wanted, or what they wanted.
I want to take a minute here to apologize for the webcast. This is a big, thick patch of fog has rolled in, so webcast is basically invisible to see right now.
Well, we'll do our best using words to tell you what's going on.
To be honest, we can't see much more than you guys can right now.
Yeah. Well, Sherb won their line out, and they've got their forwards taking it up. Yeah, penalty there, Bishops. Nope. No, it was lost forward by Bishops in the end there. I thought they were going to get dinged for having hands in the ruck there, but the referees decided otherwise. I think Sherb just asking questions about that, but
the touch judge came in there for a little bit of a discussion as well. Will be scrum here for Sherbrooke.
And they've split their backs. In my opinion, they've tried to be a little too fancy with their back play moves. It's rare that you score enough on first phase. I know they scored a pretty one on first phase ball tonight. Bishops has two for that matter, but it's normally just overlaps, and it's usually what gets you scores. It's not about not about trickery so much or sleight of hand. So I don't know. I feel that they've tried to overcomplicate it, and I don't think vision is a problem. I don't think the fog is really an issue for players down there, but I think they just need to simplify a little bit and and clearly get points on the board. We played 7 minutes and a half, and they haven't. Bishops will be happy if things stay like this.
The initial scrum collapsed. This scrum looks a lot better, but the scrum after appeared to drop it as he was trying to pull it out. It looks like it was a knock on him.
Yep, certainly is. That's a mistake. Again, they've made two mistakes this half that have cost them. One at the line out and one here at the scrum. Coach won't be happy with that.
Absolutely not. The Gators here now with the put it in the scrum.
So Bishops likewise have split their backs here. They got scrum right in midfield.
Good push there from Sherbrooke to push him back.
Yeah. Bishops awarded a penalty there. Looks like for side entry into the ruck, and they've taken it quickly, trying to catch them off guard.
Patrick Lawton here trying to move forward, sheds off a tackle. Still going. Tries to dish it off, but nearly lost the handle there, but the Gators do recover. Penalty here.
Yeah, accidental offside. They're coming back. Sherbrooke wasn't 10 of the original infraction, so coming back for not 10. So interesting decision here. I wonder if their kicker is going to have a shot. Yep, he is. He's still quite a ways away, but Nixon's had a confident night with a boot. He's going to give it another shot. With a 40-yard kick, roughly. I hope you can see the goalpost from where he is.
Bright side is the goalposts are no longer covered by fog, but he's immediately covered by fog, so nice bright yellow might be just enough that he can see it. nice looking kick from Nixon. That is good. That one probably would have been good for about 60.
Yep, he had distance to spare. So it looks like they made the right call switching kickers early on here tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Nixon nailed that one, and exactly what Sherb didn't want. Instead of scoring the first points, they've conceded the first points. They won't be happy with that.
The only bright side is it's only 3 points. It's not wasn't a try, but it is still points nonetheless. So the Gators now lead 32-10.
Bishop's penalty goal scored in the 50th minute by number 9, long Tim Nixon.
Sherb here getting things back underway. Kick was holding by Bishop, but Sherber's driving them back.
But that's a healthy lead right now for Bishops. They've got to be happy, and I can just see their confidence grow with that kick. Doesn't see, it's just a little thing, but I think just the distance of it, and that's a dagger in the hopes, I think, of the Sherbrooke team.
For sure.
Yeah, there's still 30 minutes to play, but I think that one hurts.
Sure, right now absolutely must score the next points.
But they've just conceded a penalty here.
Lawton takes it quickly. The pass was blocked, but it is a knock
Drop forward. I don't know why Bishops would do that. I mean, they've got a healthy lead. Why not just punch it down 30, 40 meters? Instead, now they're going to have their scrum here that Sherbrooke is going to put pressure on them. I don't know. That's me speaking as a coach. Why not? You're up by 22 points. Just punch it down the field. You can just kick 3 points every 5 minutes for the rest of the night if you want.
Absolutely.
But hindsight is 20/20.
Yeah, I think they really want to just try to go for the dagger there and just put this game away. Sherbrooke again with a good push, but the Gators come out with it. Gators crowd here really getting into it. Big hit there. Sherber comes up with the ball.
Nice run there by Thomas Goulet. Graduate of the junior program here in Sherbrooke. And now Sherbrooke on the attack here just inside the Bishop's half. And Goyette goes for a big run. Try scorer Goyette.
Just runs over Bishop's defender, Ashton Glenn.
Oh, they got some space here. Loose pass, though. The winger has gobbled it up, but the momentum seems to have is gone now. And it peters out as the fly-off gets taken in a touch.
Be a line out here awarded to the Gators.
A couple of some subs coming in for, looks like Sherbrooke. Bringing some forward reinforcement. Have to wonder if that'll impact their. It looks like they brought a player on from ability rather than size. Wonder if it'll impact their scrumming abilities.
Gators control the lineout. They want to go for the maul.
They've mixed it up well in the lineouts. This one they brought down, and they're trying to walk it out a little bit. They haven't just taken it right off the top, and
they're nearly done the way of the pass out there. Pass there mishandled by Sherbrooke, but they fall on it.
Oof, that's sloppy.
Very
both
sloppy.
teams.
on the turf.
But Bishop's turned the ball over. Clever play. Very clever.
Fires it downfield. Great kick.
Fantastic.
Rolls over the touch deep.
Sherb had the ball here in good possession, right around halfway, and all. After a little bit of sloppy play, now they're back inside their 20. And that hurts. I mean, their forwards got to jog back and look at that and go, wow, all right. Now we got to try and get out of here again. That's, they've got to go 80 meters to score. That's clever play by Nixon, who's had a bang-up game.
For sure.
Yeah, it was good vision by him. Good vision. Okay, we got some subs coming on the field here for Bishops. And the younger Crawford brother is on to bring some reinforcements into the front row. So Sherb trying to do what Bishops did to them, is try to walk it out a little bit.
Just like with Bishops, not much movement. Sherb getting tackled in their own end zone.
Clever disruption there. Great disruption. I didn't catch the number of the player. Came right through the center of the mall and just got right on the ball carrier and disrupted the whole thing. I mean, it's not something you can really teach. It's something you watch. You watch other people do or have other people do to you and say, I'm going to try that. And very well done there. And it completely disrupted what Sherb was trying to get through. And again, boy, that's A+ for the Bishops forward pack, but especially that player that came right through the middle that burst right through it. And it's fun to see. It's fun to see. Very technical, but fun to see.
That player who broke through was number 18, Gab Pedno.
Oh, there you go. Well, I'm not surprised. He's a wily veteran. What he doesn't make up in size, what he doesn't have in size, he makes up in heart and guile.
Scrum here, pushed back by Sherb, but Hudson comes out with it. Nearly scored a try there, but just tripped up short of the line. Ball swung out wide to Izzard, and he easily walks in for the try. That is a backbreaker for Sherbrooke.
Yep. Again, I mean, it's not their own doing, but kind of. I mean, Bishops did very well there to disrupt that last play. And now, it's going to be very, very difficult for them to come back from this. It's going to have to be a Jekyll and Hyde show in the last 20 to change the outcome of this game. But very well played, Bishops. They were very patient, and they did well. They're taking their chances tonight. I'll give them that. They missed a lot against Concordia last week, but tonight they're certainly taking them and they're not missing them.
Absolutely. Gators here lead by 27 with a conversion on the way here for Nixon, who's been on fire tonight. Saw him hit one from 40 just a few minutes ago. This one from a little bit closer. Great kick from Nixon, but that hits the upright and bounces out. So it'll be no good. So the Gators will still only lead by 27. Tough break there for Nixon.
58 minutes by number 13, Mike Izzard.
According to the game sheet, that's not his name. It's Mike Main Course Izzard.
Gotta wonder where he got that nickname from.
More subs being brought on here for Sherb.
Sherb doing anything they carried on trying to change the momentum of this game. Kick there dropped.
I bet they wish that happened off the opening kickoff of the half.
For sure. Sherb here needs to take advantage of the scrum. They
just need to relax. I mean, we know they can play good rugby. They did in the first half. They're just, they're making shaky decisions sometimes with the ball. And they just got to make sure they just keep their hands on the ball and play with it and have some fun out there, and good things will happen. And who knows? They can chip away at this. Who knows? Anything is possible. Oof, that's not going to do it.
Scrum half having all kinds of trouble tonight. Sherb here slowly itching their way forward. Mishandled the ball coming out of the
he's coming back there. Sure, Bishop's was up too early on that for sure.
As we've reached the halfway point here in the second half. Sherb kicks it into touch.
Good. Now it's their chance. This is the first time they've been down here, I think, all half. This is their chance here now to try and punch one in, try and bring the score a little bit closer.
About 7 yards out. Good spot for a liner here. Put a lot of pressure here on the Gators. See if they can get back in this game.
Yeah, no, Bishop's just holding no contest there. They're just trying to counteract the drive.
And the plan appeared to work as he drove Sherb back a little bit. Sherb, though, still applying pressure.
Yeah, pretty one-dimensional stuff here. Just one-off runners going into contact. I mean, it's going to be hard to score doing that, and they're just getting backed up here.
Same thing again.
The fear is that they'll get isolated. Now they attack the short side. This could be dangerous.
Now they have a breakthrough.
No, looks like he's been held up. It's been held up. But again, just kind of one-dimensional, predictable play. I mean, it's pretty easy to defend against, and Bishops did well there to hold him up. Yes, he got through the end of the end zone, but anyway, down 11 attacking scrum. At least all the forwards will be sucked into one spot. Again, a lot of options here. They can, the 8-man can pick it up. He's got the fullbacks lingering, or the fly-halves lingering just behind the scrum. Maybe he could be going either side. They've got a winger on that short side too, and they got a full back line here on the wide side of the field. So there's options.
Sherb just needs to make sure they choose the right one. Get in for the try here, see if they can find their way back in this ballgame. Ball into the scrum. Go short side.
It's been turned over.
Huge mistake there from Sherb. And Nixon fires it downfield. That kick is dropped by Sherb.
Yep, well, that's been the story of the second half for sure.
Absolutely.
They've missed their opportunity. Sherb has. Again, it was too simple. I criticized them for overcomplicating things before, but that was a little too simple. It was too easy to read for the defense, and he's an undersized winger, and Bishop's just stole the ball right out of his hands, like taking candy from a baby a little bit. And Bishop's to relieve the pressure.
And now we're in a scrum after a knock on by the Verreal.
So ruck after ruck on the far side there. Hard to see much, but Bishop's just keeping it tight.
Ball finally moved out. Kick there, not going very far down. Field there's shake off the tackle. Little shake kick forward. Sherb having a tough time handling it. Ball heads up right back in Gator hands. That looks like You and Lund might have a second try.
Yep. Yeah, well, there you go again. There it is again. Just a lot of fumbles there. Two different Sherb players. This all started at the 35, 40-yard line on the Bishop side, and a kick pass across from the fly half and the winger. I was able to gather it, ducked under a tackle, and Chip kicked it ahead. And Thomas Goulet came across. He fumbled it. Even tried to go to ground with it. Then it spat out. Then another Sherb player tried to pounce on it too, but then it just bounced up. Again, sometimes you got to be good to be lucky to be good, and the ball just sat up nicely for the Bishop's player who some Sherb player tried to ankle tap him, but it was too little too late, and he just bounced into the end zone with it.
Gators now lead by 32. Nixon here looking to make it a 34-point lead. Another great kick there for Nixon. This one is straight through. Score is now 44-10. The lead getting bigger by the minute. Sherbrooke just digging themselves a huge hole.
Yeah. I mean, Bishops has just they've capitalized on their opportunities, and Sherbrooke has just squandered them, unfortunately. Unfortunately for them.
Sherbrooke gets things back started. Kick from the Gators goes out into touch. You'll line out here for Sherbrooke.
Well, I was talking to a former Gator coach this morning who said he was a little disappointed that the score wasn't. The Bishops didn't run up the score a little bit last week against Concordia to try to send a message to the rest of the league. Well, maybe that message from that former coach got through tonight.
It would appear that way.
And they want to send a message.
Absolutely. Good drive here from Bishops after the lineout. Pass there, though, mishandled. A knock-on has been called. Sherbrooke will get the scrum right at about midfield.
There's been a little bit of that tonight, but not too much. I mean, the conditions have been all right. I think it's cold, but it's not that cold. So those games that are around Halloween that always get a little, at the end of October, that's when it starts getting cold outside, when these guys are still playing. First week in November, finals and so on.
Got a knock on here at Sherbrooke. Be a screw on for Bishops.
Looks like Perron's got some leg cramps going on there. I haven't seen him too much in the second half here, but fortunately we called him out a few times in the first half for mistakes, but so he's suffering from cramps right now. He's trying to stretch him away.
Good push from Sherb there on the scrum as they come out with the ball, but fail to control it. Yet another knock on. This one again to Sherbrooke. Bishops here making a sub. Scrum here for Bishops. Ref, they're having a talk with one of the...
Hey, he's chatting to the prop on this side of the scrum here for Sherbrooke. Just talking to him about his binding, making sure he gets it right. Just to keep things stable in there.
So we've now hit the final 10 minutes of the ball game. Bishop's here at the scrum.
15-meter short side, but I think it was going to pop that out. You got the fullback hovering around here on the short side. They swing it out wide.
Lawton kicks it deep. Picked up by Sherb, but immediately by Izzard. Sherb kicks it deep. Not quite out of their end. Gators here just trying to power it forward.
Oof.
Finally a pass out of the ruck, and that misses everybody.
Yeah, pass to nobody there. A little hard for us to see who that might have been intended for, but I think we'll blame it on the fog. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. So Sherbrooke hasn't scored really since about 50 minutes into the first half. So they've gone 55 minutes without a score, which is good. It's great news for Bishops. The Sherbrooke coaching staff won't like that at all, especially when they've had their chances.
Just those costly mistakes right at the key moments prevented them from getting that big score. It's been a huge factor in this game. Line out here for Sherbrooke. Completely controlled, but they get pushed right back.
Yeah, BU's done well to counteract the Sherbrooke lineout tonight. Not by contesting it, but just by controlling their drive.
Pass nearly missed, but just able to recover it with Sherbrooke.
They got some space out here.
They're going to try to use it as they enter the Bishop's half of the field.
This is the Sherbrooke that we saw in the first 15 minutes. We haven't seen them for 55 minutes.
Yeah, it's about time they finally came back. With a quick run there off the ruck. And once again, not being very effective, but they're still trying it.
We got penalty advantage here. We got a free one. We haven't seen any of the Sherbrooke backs in a long time either. They just haven't had the ball in good attacking positions, but they're in one now, and they still have a penalty advantage. At least I would think they do. The referee's arm's not out, but I think there's still advantage. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, he's coming back for the penalty. Referee wants to have a talk with the Bishop's captain here. So Sherb going to go for the kick to the sideline here. Try and get one more in with just about around 6 minutes left. Try to get a try in here before the end of the game. Give them some confidence they leave tonight. But he can't find touch.
Wasn't a nice looking kick there at all.
No. And from personal experience, as a coach, you hate that. I mean, there's no excuse.
For sure.
One out of the 15 players for sure can just get it out of bounds.
Brings memories back from last week when Concordia's kicker missed about 5 in a row, if not more. Sherb here being driven back. Quick whistle here.
Yeah, again, the number 9, the Sherbrooke 9 caught that blocked kick. And he just had to swing it wide there, but instead he tried to run back into the forwards, and they just the Bishops forwards just gobbled them up and just kept them off the ground. And now it's Bishops put into the scrum. They're just counting down the minutes now to the end of the game. They're emptying the bench a little bit more. Sherbrooke's going off for the 3rd time tonight. This time, I don't think there's an injury involved. Just giving one of the replacement players a few minutes of game time.
Put it in the scrum here for Bishops. With the final 4 minutes of play.
Yeah, I can see Lawton shaping the kick here. He's just trying to try and get it out of here. He's got to keep it infield, though. He'll be bringing it back inside his 22.
Hudson just shakes off a tackle. He's fighting through tackles left and right.
Yeah, free ball to Bishops there by the looks of it.
Back out to Lawton, and he does fire it.
Oop.
Appears to be a bit of a shank there, as that goes out touch only about 5 yards forward.
Coming back for a high tackle, though. They tackled Lee Hudson a little high. The second player in was a little bit high.
Lawton kicks it deep as Medical is coming over to talk to Lee Hudson. Make sure everything's all right. Lineout has been awarded to the Gators as they kicked it out of the touch. Mishandled line out there. But the Gators do regain possession. Excuse me. A little through the legs pass there.
Just trying. That's what happens when you have a 34-point lead. Yeah, you're gonna try that stuff. Stuff you do in practice that you'll never try in a game. But he afforded himself the opportunity. He knew there was an advantage there for a knock-on. So why not? Why not? Good on him. Little Carlos Spencer action. A little throwback for some of you guys.
Will be put into the scrum here for Bishops.
It's a good quick heel. For the first time, they've got a really good quick heel.
Hudson comes out and just runs over his man.
He was aimed right at him. He wasn't going around him at all. But full credit to the winger. He got there and slowed him down enough.
As we've reached the final minute here before added time. Ball there mishandled. Called a knock-on the Gators. It'll be put into the scrum for Sherbrooke.
So Sherbrick's last chance here, trying to get points in the second half here. Number 8 in the scrum half having a little chat. But they've got 60 meters to go, 65 meters to score. And the scrum's getting backed up for the first time in the game.
And they failed to pick up the ball there. Some more sloppy play.
They've kept possession here, but they're only going to move up a meter at a time.
As we've hit the 80-minute mark, we're now to added time. I think a pass was intended for the other player on the backside.
Yeah, not releasing the ball on the ground there. Penalty drawn by Bishops right in front of the post. Just go for the 3, finish the game. Just go for the 3, don't risk anything else. We're talking about going for the line out, but
some of the teammates, though, are pointing for the post.
Yeah.
But Lawton appears...
Oh, they're going to tap and run. They want to get... No.
But the captain here, Hudson's come forward.
Finally...
we're taking the points.
Yeah, I think that's a smart choice. Just the game's over.
Fans here staring at Sherbrooke a little bit.
Well, the fans will be going home. The Bishops fans will be going home happy tonight. The University of Sherbrooke ones, not so much, but it's been a good night of rugby. We've had a lot of fun. We've seen some good stuff. The first 20 minutes was certainly riveting, but after that, Bishops just walked away with it. They dominated possession and territory, and they took their chances, where Sherbrooke missed those opportunities. And
Nixed it with another beautiful kick.
We finish it off with a 3-pointer. Just to rub an extra little salt in the wound. And as I said, Bishops just was more clinical, certainly in the last 60 minutes of the game.